Yo, we're back with another one today. As you can see from the title, talk about my favorite manga slash anime of all time. Let's get into the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So I probably mentioned this a few times on the channel already, but JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is my favorite anime. The first time I ever saw it was on an Instagram clip. It was the craziest shit. So if y'all watch part 3, then you probably know what clip I'm about to be talking about. There's 2 clips in particular I saw. The first clip was Abdul and Polnareff peeing. it's let's say a wooden pipe of somebody's breathing air out of. And then the second clip, crazily enough, is with Abdul and Joseph with the magnetic stuff with old girl magneting them together. Which, out of context, it was still crazy because I was like, bro, what the fuck is this anime? And I was like, it was truly bizarre, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, bro, what is this anime? What am I looking at right now? It didn't make sense. So I don't know if I was really that interested into watching it. I was like, nah, and especially because from part 1 to part 3, all the characters were buff as fuck. Like shoulders big as hell. I'm like, oh man, I don't know if I really want to watch this. So I really wasn't feeling it at the moment. But then something changed. I seen so many people hyping this up. At this time, when I seen JoJo's, this was kind of really me first getting into anime. Like, this was 2018. This is after 2018 is when I first started watching anime. I've mentioned this plenty of times, but when I first started watching anime, Naruto was the first anime I watched. And then, I was crazy. I was jumping from long anime to long anime. I went from Hunter x Hunter, and then I went to Attack on Titan, and then I went to One Piece, which was fucking insane. That is insane run that I went on. But in 2019, I can't remember how exactly, I gave it a shot. What I kept seeing after that was in part 5, where Bruno kept licking Jono's face. I seen that shit so much on a Crunchyroll ad back before I found them sites. Bro, oh my goodness. I just kept seeing it. And I'm like, bro, what is wrong with this anime? But then I kept seeing, I seen YouTubers that are, were actually getting into it. They was like, bro, this is actually a really good series. I know how, unattractive it can look and how it can look like, I don't know, you probably really wouldn't feel it, but you just got to give it a chance. So I gave part 1 a shot. And I think a lot of people agree with me on this, but part 1 was definitely boring. In a way. There was some funny parts where Dio was moving crazy, and we love Speedwagon. But part 1 was so hard for me to get through. People were saying bro, just push through, and I swear part 2 will be worth it. And they were fucking right. Part 2 was so fucking good. I was like, I don't want to ignore what Jonathan did because he really set up everything, and he was a founding father of this shit. But part 2 was definitely what I needed, because if part 2 wasn't good, I was gonna drop this series. Joseph was such a different flair. Bro pulled out a drum gun and started shooting shit. He ran away. He dressed up as a girl. Joseph was so fucking odd, bro. It's been oh my goodness, it might have been 6 years since I seen part 2. Oh my god, I need to go rewatch that shit. It was so fucking amazing, bro. And I think in that time, I was like, bro, it was just, JoJo's was so different. I never seen an anime like this before in my lifetime at the first time. And then part 3 rolled around after I finished part 2. Part 2 was such an amazing part. Part 3 was cooking. Part 3 was cooking, man. And like I said, we already into the spoilers, so if I ain't give y'all a warning, but look, man, I got spoiled on part 3, and I took maybe a couple weeks break off of part 3 because I got spoiled that Joseph died, bro. Y'all, I was so fucking pissed when I found out he died. I literally almost dropped the anime. I was pissed as fuck, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I'm literally at the last couple episodes, and I'm like, and I'm thinking, I'm like, bro, I'm not finna watch this, bro, because why would I want to watch? Why would I want to watch something like? And I know it's the JoJo way where they kill off some of your favorite Joe bros, but like, why would I want to watch this shit, man? So I stopped for a couple weeks, and then I was like, all right, bro, I'm just finished it. Then I found out he came back to life, bro. I was so fucking hyped. But the way they killed Abdul off, bro, I will never forgive them, bro. It came back to life, and then they just killed that. They killed him again, bro, and like it was just his hands. I was like, damn. Yeah, part 4 was amazing. Like I can go through all these parts and say this about this and that. I got so many part 4 posters on my wall. I need to give me a part 4 shirt of Diamond is Unbreakable. It was such a different flair. Part 4 has so much different air, but I feel like every part has a different flair to them when you really look at it. But part 4 had like a red and yellow sky. The area was just so different. It was so far away, it felt like to me. Part 5 was amazing. Part 6, oh my god, I can't wait for part 7 to come out, bro. I can't wait for part 7 to come out. And to me, there is no bad JoJo's like main characters at all. And I know some people feel differently about some certain characters. I think a lot of people, I don't know if it's a lot, but I've seen some people don't like Jolene like that. I really like Jolene. Jolene was goated as fuck, man. She really was, bro. Jolene is one of my favorite female characters in all of anime and manga, bro. Even though I have not watched the anime, I've only read the manga. I read the manga like 3 or 4 different times already now. And, oh man, Jolene, oh my god, Jolene is a dog. I think I just gotta take a quick second and go through appreciation of my guy Bruno, man. The mom, the / dad of the group, man. One of the greatest to ever do it, bro. His deaths had to be one of my favorite ways to go out. Not the first one where he came back to life, but that one where he was reaching to the heavens and birds was around him. I said, oh my god, this shit is so fucking good, bro. I was damn near, I was sad, but I'm like, this shit looks so good. He said, Jorno, don't worry about me, bro. Y'all got this. He flew in the sky, and I'm like, oh, bro, I'm just gonna be showing the video and the picture on screen. Oh my god, bro, he looks so good flying up there. I loved Bruno, bro, because he was really about his team, and he really wanted to have them drugs off them streets, man. He didn't want that shit happening there. The fandom is awesome, bro. The fandom is so fucking awesome. The characters are awesome. The designs is awesome. It's just like the backgrounds, the designs, everything is amazing about this. Like I can go through each part on its own and talk about it, which I think I'm gonna do one day, is just talk about each thing and like every favorite thing about about each part. I just really love this series as a whole. And I think what makes it my favorite, I honestly, when I'm thinking about it with y'all, bro, because I'm just freestyling, I honestly couldn't tell you like what is that. It's like probably a mix of all this stuff. First it was the anime, and then I read the manga, and I'm like, bro, I've read part 6 through 8, and I'm like, this shit is still my favorite series of all time, bro. And I think it's just like a whole bunch of different flares, like a whole bunch of different stuff that goes on. You don't stay with some of the characters way too long. I mean, some characters pop up, Jotaro, but some characters just keep popping back up. They'll stay around for a little bit, but it's good. You get to see a refreshing take on different characters and different styles. Like you might have not liked Jotaro as much as I did, but you probably love Johnny. But I really love Johnny. I love Johnny and Jotaro. That's probably my favorite duo in the whole game, man. They was an amazing duo. Like I can just go here reference anything. Dio was a crazy dude. Bro, Obakio's death, like I'm jumping all over the place. Just for the love of the game, bro. Obakio's death, man. That was one of the few anime moments that made me cry, bro. I literally cried. I knew he died because I got spoiled on it. But the way they done it was so fucking beautiful. And the way Naruto reacted, oh my god. The chef's kiss. The anime voice actor killed that shit, bro. Oh my god, bro. I literally was shedding tears, bro. I was like, that might have been my first time ever crying. This was back in like 2020. That was my first time ever crying to an anime. I was actually in tears. I was like, damn, bro. They killed the Bakio like that, and then the way everybody was just reacting, they knew it was fucked up, bro. Elite, just elite. You know, I'm actually glad I found this series the way I did, man. It's just so much that I really enjoyed about this series. And I'm wondering how long Araki's gonna keep doing this, because he is on the older side of stuff. So I'm hoping he get able to finish his vision before it's all said and done. Because even if it ended now, I'd be perfectly fine with it. But he's still going, and he still seems like he's doing a very good job, and he has passion for it, bro. It's amazing what they can do, bro. You know, he's been years and years and years in this manga game, and just to see how big his fandom has become, man. It's just, you know, I really say without anime, it wouldn't have it really changed my life. Without anime, I don't know who I would be. But without JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I don't think I'd be weird as I am. No, but I love it, bro. I really do, bro. This series means so much to me. And the fact that I can feel this way about an anime and a manga is so fucking awesome. This series holds a special place in my heart. My channel name is literally Go-Go Jets. It's literally named after Gyro Zeppeli because of the Go-Go Grills, bro. I literally want to do a cosplay of that one day. And I feel like I can pull it off, but man, my teeth is kind of crooked at the bottom, so but I don't want it. I was like, man, it's just, besides the point, man, it's just awesome, bro. I swear it is. And I'm really, 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 really fortunate that I found this. And like, I actually like it, bro. I really do. Other than that, y'all, bro, tell me what y'all favorite anime is in the comments and tell me why. Other than that, y'all, peace out. Love y'all. Bye.